Lord Yamata, save me.
Yamata no Orochi, Eastern Ocean Sacrificial Spirit. Wenji, Patriarch of the Wen Clan.
Eastern Ocean Sacrificial Spirit, Yamata no Orochi. He is a demigod expert. A nation without even a single demigod. It only deserves to become the slaughterhouse of my Eastern Ocean Empire. How dare you resist? This venerable one shall today make you all perish as a nation and a race. Old ancestor Cheng, I'll hold him off first. You quickly go find brother Tang. Only by joining forces can we deal with him. Trying to escape?
You stinky old man.
Linfan, the mortal dust immortal venerable.
They said that inheriting his stall would turn a bicycle into a BMW. A villa by the sea. It was all a lie. You thieving heavens. Can't you take pity on me? Give me a few more customers.
The film was translated and narrated by
Bloody hell.
Media.
I was just kidding. Heavens, you. Don't be angry. A customer. Beautiful lady, are you alright? Oh my god. You. Bloody hell. So fair.
What are you looking at? Let go of me.
Don't get agitated. Look, you're so hungry you have low blood sugar. Come. Sit down first. Let's see what you'd like to eat. Come.
What's going on? A dignified Emperor realm expert actually can't shake off a mere mortal.
A customer finally came. I can't let you run away.
Divine Phoenix egg fried rice.
Egg fried rice, right? No problem. Wait a moment.
This menu actually has inscribed upon it. A peerless formation. Could this person be a reclusive master?
Here it comes. Come and try it.
This is fried rice?
It's a bit ugly in appearance. But this is a family heirloom. The taste is definitely top-notch.
Can this really be eaten? But if I don't eat it, will it displease this master? It's actually the power of the Liwo Divine Phoenix. I've been stuck in the Emperor realm for 100 years, and today I ascended to godhood in one morning. Many thanks, sir, for helping me achieve godhood.
What are you doing? Get up quickly. I don't have fanny red envelopes for you.
A master who can use Divine Phoenix eggs as ingredients. Their strength is even more unfathomable. If I can take this opportunity to befriend him.
Get up. Quickly. Get up.
Sir's kindness. This junior has no way to repay. I have a granddaughter who is not yet married. Would it be good for her to marry you, sir?
Granddaughter. You're so young. Where would you get a granddaughter? You wouldn't be trying to dine and dash, would you?
This junior wouldn't dare.
All right. Seeing as you are my first customer, I'll give you a discount. Just give this amount. Collecting 5 yuan shouldn't be too much, right?
He's only charging 50 billion? Food that can help one break through to the divine realm. Even 1 trillion would have people flocking to it. But what if I didn't bring any money? If the esteemed expert mistakenly believes I'm dining and dashing, will he kill me? I did not bring any money today. Would it be acceptable to use this item as collateral?
What is this?
This is the Great Shah Supreme Token.
Translated
Whoever
and
holds this token can
narrated by
command all the armies under heaven and rule over the nobles of all directions. At that time, the lands of the 9 provinces will be yours to roam freely. The treasures of the 9 provinces will be yours to collect.
It's over. Someone finally came. But their mind is also troubled. Looks like I won't be making any money today either. All right then. Consider it me doing a good deed, all right?
Many thanks, sir.
It's getting late now. I see you. Isn't very reliable. It's quite unsafe. I'll take you back. My brother's three-wheeler. Drives really well. Where is she?
Today, Great Xia perishes.
You beast! Don't be so arrogant.
Defeated foe. You've broken through to the divine realm. How is that possible?
Mere fireflies. Dare to contend with the sun and moon for brilliance? From this day forward, whoever dares to offend my great Xia shall be punished no matter how far.
Congratulations, old ancestor Chang, on breaking through to the divine realm and ascending to the highest rank, unrivaled in the world.
No. The one who can be called unrivaled in this world is only that person. He is the true supreme sovereign. That I could break through the divine realm is also his grace.
My great Xia nation actually has such a peerless expert. Who is he?
The esteemed expert lives in seclusion and dislikes being disturbed. If you are fated, you will naturally know his identity. Transmit my order. In 3 days, hold the ascension feast. At that time, I will accept 3 disciples to be my personal disciples. Once the divine realm is stable, follow me to cleanse Eastern Ocean with blood and annihilate the Wanu.
Cheng Shuxia, eldest young lady of the Cheng family.
Just you wait. Watch me, this young lady, utterly outshine you all.
Zhao Xian.
Grandma. 1,000-mile sound transmission. Gathering light into an image. Grandma, you've broken through to the divine realm.
Not bad. Today, I unexpectedly met a reclusive master. It was through his grace that I was able to break through. Originally, I wanted to arrange a marriage contract for you with that esteemed individual, but unfortunately, it was rejected.
Who dares to be so bold? Dare to refuse this young lady?
Do not be rude. I will give you the esteemed individual's photo. If you are fated to meet him someday, you must serve him with utmost respect and fulfill all his needs. Because only he can break the curse of your extreme cold physique.
Dare to refuse this young lady? Interesting.
Egg fried rice. Egg fried rice, egg fried rice. Egg fried rice, 5 yuan a serving. Didn't they say it could ride the popularity wave? It's not working. Wife,
Cao Yanren, Linfan's ex-wife.
why are you all here?
Sign it.
Divorce agreement.
What does this mean?
Don't you understand yet?
Qin Mingya, Cao Yanren's best friend.
Your marriage with Yanren ends here.
Why?
Why? A dragon does not live with snakes. A wild chicken can never climb up to a phoenix. You lowly, despicable fried rice seller are simply not worthy of Yanren.
What's wrong with selling fried rice? Back then, when my father-in-law's family fell on hard times, they almost starved to death. It was my grandfather, with a bowl of egg fried rice, who saved them.
Enough. Linfan, you and I are no longer people of the same world. Sign the paper and leave my life. I will give you compensation.
Compensation? In your eyes, 3 years of feelings can be measured by money?
Yanren is Tingjing's chief, beautiful president. Now she has even received an invitation from the top, ancient martial arts family. Old ancestor Chang's apprenticeship invitation. Tomorrow at the Ascension Feast, Yanren will surely become a disciple of the old ancestor, becoming a heaven's favored daughter above tens of thousands. Being willing to compensate you now is already enough to preserve your dignity. Don't be ungrateful.
Ancient martial arts family. What kind of thing is that?
Idiot. This world is not as simple as you imagine. Ancient martial arts families are.
Enough. Why bother
The film was
explaining so much
translated
to this
and
kind of trash?
narrated
Tong
by
Junji,
media.
third young master of the Tong family.
A foul-smelling, lowly street vendor. Ordinary wealthy and influential figures cannot even meet. So how could he know the power of ancient martial arts families?
And who are you?
This is the third young master of the Tang family. The Tang family's wealth and power are immense, and their martial prowess dominates the great Shah, and the third young master is the preeminent talent among the younger generation, the designated heir of the Tang family. Compared to him, you are not even worthy of carrying his shoes.
Enough. Yanran, quickly make this fellow sign the divorce agreement. I've already booked a private room at the best hotel in Tinking to introduce you to a few seniors from ancient martial arts families.
Cal Yanran. You're divorcing me because of him.
So, what if it is? Yanran and third young master. That's a perfect match. A match made in heaven.
Shut up. Is that what you think too?
Does it matter? Third young master introduced me to old ancestor Cheng. And you? Forget it. There are 5 million in this card. Consider it my compensation for eating your fried rice for 3 years.
All right. I understand. I'll sign the divorce agreement. But your money. I don't need it. Don't you just want a divorce? A woman like you, who clings to the powerful, is not worthy of being entered into my Lin family's genealogy. Divorcing you. I can still find someone better.
With your pathetic, poor appearance, and you think you can find someone better? Why don't you take a good look at yourself? Enough. Since the papers are signed, let's go.
Yanran, wait a moment. I have a gift for you. This is a good opportunity to let certain bastard from the lower echelons of society recognize the disparity. Yanran, look.
This is the legendary Crimson Blood Truffle.
Indeed. It is indeed the crimson blood
The
truffle.
film was
After consumption,
translated
it can enhance
and
physical strength
narrated by media.
and improve cultivation. Just one piece is worth tens of millions.
What? Worth tens of millions? You. You must be a big fool, right?
What did you say?
Cal Yanran. You're clinging to this rich guy. He's got a problem in his head. I advise you to stay away from him.
Kid, you're looking for death.
Holy crap. As expected, old brawn. Number brains. I know you're in a hurry, but don't rush yet. Listen to me. That pig truffle in her hand. We have a ton of those in our pigsty. Even dogs don't eat this. You must have been scammed like a pig.
You dare to call me a pig?
You're slandering me. I didn't. You yourself made that assumption.
Third young master was enraged. This kid is dead for sure.
What do you want to do? Don't come any closer. This is a society governed by law. If you come any closer, I'll call the police.
Die.
You're serious?
What's going on?
Oh my god, heaven and earth manifestation. Legend has it that only by breaking through the divine realm can one become a true immortal, communing with the laws of heaven and earth, and forming a heaven and earth manifestation. Could he be an immortal? Prepare the car.
Why did I suddenly kneel down?
You are too polite, aren't you? This Zeton. If you wanted to kneel, you should have said so earlier. Why make such a big fuss? Never mind. I forgive you.
Take your dirty hands off me.
What are you so smug about? The third young master must have been injured while fighting the Wanu of the Eastern Ocean. That's why you lost his composure.
Exactly. I just accidentally had an old injury relapse.
Linfan? Must you make things so? That they get out of hand? Apologize to young Master Tang immediately.
What's there to apologize for? I've already forgiven him.
Die.
Again.
What the hell? What exactly is going on?
Young Master Tang. You're truly...
Worthy of being a son of a prominent family. So well-mannered. This apology even includes 3 kowtows and 9 prostrations. Like this. Is there still one more kowtow now? I'll just stand here. You can just kneel directly. Don't scare people anymore.
Enough, Linfan. Stop being so unreasonable. Apologize to young Master Tang immediately. Then he might still save your life.
Short-sighted, unable to recognize a true dragon. Miss Cow, please remember what you said today. Later on, don't regret it.
What do you mean?
Exactly what it means. Since Miss Cow has chosen to divorce, then the position of Mr. Lin's wife is mine.
Who are you?
Mr. Lin's fiancé.
Fiancé. When did I get a fiancé?
I've been married to him for 3
Bill was
years.
translated
How is it that I didn't know?
and
He also had a
narrated by
fiancé?
Media.
Because you are not worthy. I'm willing to offer a heaven-rank villa on Joining Mountain, 10 million in gold, 10 Rolls-Royce Phantoms as dowry. May Mr. Lin become my husband.
Did she mistake me for someone else? Is this some new type of pig butchering scam? That. You should still take all of that back.
He rejected all of that. Could it be? That's not right. I also have no reason to lose to her in this regard.
Pretending? You stinky fried rice seller. Keep pretending.
Aren't you sick in the head? What am I pretending about?
Lowly peasant. Ignorant and fearless. This heaven-rank villa on Jinding Mountain is old ancestor Cheng's private estate. Do you think a divine realm expert would give it to you?
Indeed. This matter is quite unrealistic. But you all say, is it possible? What if this is actually true?
Enough, Linfan. Must you put on a false front? Mediocre and incompetent, vain and covetous of glory, you disappoint me greatly.
Shut up. My man, Cheng Shuxian, is not for you to criticize.
You dare hit me?
Insult my man. So what if I hit you?
Yanran is about to become the disciple of the Chang family's old ancestor. You're courting death.
You are the ones courting death. Even if the Chang family's old ancestor came in person, she would still treat Mr. Lin with utmost respect.
Bastard. I say, what kind of thing are you, to dare speak presumptuously about old ancestor Cheng?
Noisy. Slap him.
Such profound martial arts. He might be from an ancient martial arts family. Third young master, shall we leave first? Since they are from an ancient martial arts family, they will definitely go tomorrow to the Chang family's old ancestors' ascension feast banquet.
You all just wait for me. At that time, I will surely make you all suffer a fate worse than death. Let's go.
Our coordination just now was simply as smooth as flowing clouds and water. Flawless.
I, on the other hand, think it's the wife singing and the husband following.
Let me correct you. This phrase is called husband sings, wife follows.
So you mean you agree to our marriage?
You've got the wrong person. Although my name is also Linfan. I'm just a fried rice vendor.
I don't care. Anyway, they all know now. If that gets out, my reputation will be completely ruined.
How about you make a request? Climb a mountain of knives, descend into a sea of fire. I, Lin, will not refuse even if it means a myriad deaths.
Marry me. What are you doing?
I'm looking for where the volcano is.
Well, you'd rather jump into a volcano than marry me.
Miss. Although I'm as handsome as a jade tree in the wind, charming and dashing, and known by the nickname Jade Face Fei Long. But after all, I just got divorced, didn't I?
That's perfect then. I came today, precisely to capture this Zhao Fei Long of yours.
Hold on. Although you are very beautiful and have a great figure, but a melon forced off the vine isn't sweet.
Sweet or not, twist it off and taste it. Then you'll know, won't you?
This is our first meeting. Why are you making things so difficult for me?
Then don't get married. Anyway, it's all my own fault.
All right. Anything but marriage.
The film was translated.
You can talk about
and
anything.
narrated
Tomorrow
by
is
M
Grandma's
Media.
ascension feast. If I could bring Linfan, Grandma would surely be very happy, right? Then, you accompany me to Grandma's ascension feast.
Ascension feast. Is it your grandma's birthday banquet?
You could say that.
Isn't this just meeting the parents ahead of time? No. I still have to set up my stall and sell fried rice to make money.
I have money. If you don't accompany me to the ascension feast, then let's talk about marriage. Or we could go see a volcano.
I'd rather accompany you to the banquet. Wouldn't that be better? I'll just get ready.
Cao Yanran, when you find out the husband you look down upon is actually a peerless master, more powerful than the old ancestor, your expression will surely be very interesting, won't it?
Did you all feel it?
Golden Dragon Claw King, Divine Beast.
The shackles of heaven and earth have been broken.
Master's mortal love tribulation has begun.
Dragon Fang Giant Claw, Divine Artifact.
Master's mortal love tribulation has begun. Master is a true immortal of reincarnation. As long as he overcomes the love tribulation, he can become a great Tao saint. I really want to cuddle with Master. If I absorb a few more breaths of primordial immortal ki, I can break through to a postnatal merit. Spirit treasure.
You pervert.
10,000 year spirit ginseng, immortal herb.
If Master knew you were male, he would definitely melt you down and remold you.
I'm an artifact spirit. I have no gender.
Don't explain. You're just a pervert.
Why are you arguing again?
Say that again, and I'll smack you, believe it or not.
Pervert. Come on, if you dare. This old lady isn't afraid of you.
You're asking for a beating.
That's strange. Didn't I put it on the sofa? How did it fall to the
film
floor?
was translated and narrated by M Media.
Going to a banquet. Shouldn't I give Miss Cheng's grandma a gift? What should I prepare? It's him.
Linfan. Linfan, sorry to have kept you waiting.
This. Miss Cheng, what are you doing?
You're my fiancé. Is there a problem with me hugging you?
When did I become your fiancé again?
That's not important. Come on, let's go in first.
Five chimes of profound heaven. Miss Yanran
Wang Fugui, head of the Wang family.
is indeed a peerless prodigy. No wonder she earned the old ancestor's favor, and was internally designated as a direct disciple.
Zhang Deshui, head of the Zhang family.
The profound heaven inscribed bell is a sacred artifact of our great Xia. To strike it once is enough to be called a genius. Miss Yanran actually struck it 5 times. Already possesses the aura of an emperor. What a boundless future. The last one to make it ring 5 times was still the eldest young lady of the Chang family, wasn't it?
Zhang Yuqian, head of the Zhang family.
Yes, that's right. It is said that the eldest young lady of the Chang family also possesses extraordinary talent, unparalleled in the world. It's just a pity that she was born with an extreme cold constitution and won't live past 25. Therefore, she never shows her face in front of outsiders. Which means, Miss Yanren is the true genius. With Miss Yanren's innate talent and old ancestor Chang's personal guidance, one day, she will surely reach the pinnacle of the 9 provinces and traverse the cosmos. That's right. Congratulations, Miss Yanren, on becoming Great Xia's foremost prodigy. Congratulations.
Esteemed seniors, you flatter me.
A mere 5 rings hardly deserves the title of Great Xia's foremost.
Who are these two?
I don't recognize them, but to dare speak so disrespectfully to Miss Yanren, their background must be extraordinary.
The film was translated
Linfan,
and
it's you too.
narrated by
I didn't expect you would
media.
actually dare to come to the Ascension Feast.
It's just a banquet. The world is vast. There's no place my man can't go. Right, hubby.
What hubby? Don't just blurt that out.
Enough, Linfan. This is not a place for your nonsense. Take your paramour and leave immediately.
She's not.
No need to explain. I don't want to hear about your messy affairs. Do you not understand? Yanren told you to get lost. Today's banquet, especially arranged for Great Xia's foremost powerhouse, old ancestor Chang of the Chang family. Those present are either noble prodigies
The film
or
was
martial arts
translated
grandmasters.
and
You, a
narrated
mere
by
commoner,
media.
are not qualified to stand here.
I wondered who it was. So it's Miss Yanren's adorable ex-husband. I heard he's just a fried rice seller.
Such trash from the bottom of society. Is he even worthy of attending the Ascension Feast?
Boy, this banquet is for us ancient martial arts families and noble prodigies to gather. You mere mortals are not qualified to attend. Get out immediately.
Noble prodigies, ancient martial arts families, in my man's eyes, are nothing but worthless chickens and dogs. For him to even spare you a glance is already your great honor.
Arrogant. Where did this clown come from? To dare spout such nonsense at the Ascension Feast? You're courting death. We, the ancient martial arts families, have governed Great Xia for a century. How can we tolerate such disrespect from you?
Disrespect? No. You've misunderstood. What I mean is, in my man's eyes, everyone present are all trash.
Bloody hell.
What kind of vicious words are those? Everyone, I'm sorry. My friend here isn't very good with words. Well then, we'll be leaving now.
But I'm speaking the truth, aren't I? Compared to you, they are trash.
My dear, please stop talking. Let's leave quickly.
Want to leave? It's too late. Everyone present today are all influential figures. Ordinary people would rarely even get to worship them. Yet you speak so disrespectfully, offending everyone here. Today, if you don't give an explanation, you too won't be leaving this hall. How arrogant. This old man wants to see what capabilities you possess. If you can't convince the crowd, I'm afraid under the wrath of the masses, today, you will bleed on the spot.
Linfan, today with a hall full of dignitaries, do you really have to cause such a huge scene? Quickly apologize to everyone and beg for forgiveness.
I didn't say those words. What does this have to do with me?
If it wasn't your instruction, would she dare to be so rebellious and stand up for you? Linfan, immediately apologize to everyone and get out of the banquet hall.
The film
I can
was
still plead for you
translated
and save your
narrated
life.
by
Miss Cal certainly thinks highly of herself. However, my man doesn't need you to protect him.
Do you want to get him killed?
My man, Linfan, has unparalleled talent, surpassing all from ancient times to the present. Even the old ancestor has benefited from him. Apologize to you all. Are you worthy?
What are you talking about? Does Leon Jingru give you such courage? Even I haven't been this narcissistic.
Such arrogance. I'd like to see what kind of talent a mere fried rice peddler has to speak of.
It's young Master Tang of the Tang family.
Young Master Tang is the designated heir of the Tang family. At 28 years old, he already broke through to the martial arts Grandmaster realm. This is truly an unparalleled prodigy.
Young Master Tang is here. You all are dead for sure.
Kid, I didn't expect you'd actually dare to come today. Good. Then let's settle the previous score. Properly.
Settle the score? What score? I remember now, last time. For the apology, 3 kowtows and 9 prostrations. You still owe 1 kowtow. Are you going to make it up now? I didn't expect you to be quite trustworthy.
Young Master Tang, kowtow to this kid. From the sound of it, it was twice.
All of you, shut up. You, Lin, stop playing dumb here. Today, you and her must all die.
This is a society governed by law. What do you want to do?
Who gave you the audacity to cause trouble at the old ancestors' ascension feast?
Let me tell you, the rules of the Ascension Feast. This young master knows them better than you. Didn't you just say he is an unparalleled genius? Fine. Then this young master will give you a chance. Everyone, I presume you all know that. To select talents for our great Xia, to select talents, old ancestor Cheng specially brought out the sacred artifact. The profound heaven-inscribed bell among all people under heaven. Anyone who can ring the sacred bell is a genius. Only then may they take a seat. If one can ring it 5 times, then there's an even greater chance to become old ancestor Cheng's personal disciple. This man, if he can ring the sacred bell, I will naturally acknowledge him as a genius. But if he cannot ring it, then your previous disrespectful remarks are a blatant provocation, disturbing the feast. This young master killing you would be to relieve the old ancestor's worries. It's reasonable and justified.
Young Master Tang is wise. Idiot. You're dumbfounded now, aren't you? Bragging comes with a price.
How dare a mere mortal claim to be a genius? Today, if you two cannot ring the sacred bell, you will surely die.
It's just ringing a bell, isn't it? Open your eyes wide and watch my man conquer the world.
You too are truly beyond help.
Didn't you say you were coming to your grandmother's birthday feast? How did it turn into this?
Things have gotten out of hand. If we don't ring the bell now, we can't leave.
You troublemaker. As long as the bell is rung, we can leave, right?
Ridiculous. With just you dare to boast about ringing the sacred bell?
The profound heaven-inscribed bell is a sacred artifact of our great Xia. Only those with extraordinary talent can ring it. You, a mere mortal, are simply dreaming.
Isn't it just a broken bell? Why make it sound so mysterious?
You're asking for death. A sacred artifact of great Xia. How dare you slander it?
No matter. Once this good-for-nothing fails to ring the sacred bell, this young master will personally tear him to shreds.
No. There isn't even a bell hammer. How do you ring it?
You ignorant little dear. The profound heaven-inscribed bell is a sacred artifact for casting talent. It doesn't require a bell hammer. In the end, he is just a mediocre and incompetent ordinary person. You've harmed him.
Miss Cow, have you heard of a bright pearl covered in dust? Although in your eyes, he is forever mediocre, but in my eyes, he is a peerless prodigy. What will be the outcome? Everyone, let's wait and see.
All right. Move aside. Useless. You'd better watch closely. This young master will personally demonstrate it for you.
For chimes, young Master Tang is indeed
The
impressive.
film was
He can actually make a chime for
translated
times.
and narrated by
The Tang
media.
family is about to rise. Old ancestor Tang has been at the perfected emperor realm for 100 years, and could break through the demigod at any time. Now, the Tang family has another, young Master Tang, this killing child. The future of the Tang family is boundless.
Linfan, did you see? This is the world of difference. Between you and young Master Tang.
By the way, your hand doesn't hurt, does it?
Enough nonsense. It's your turn.
This man definitely won't be able to make it chime. If you ask me, a thing that doesn't know its place like this should have its eyes gouged out, tongue cut off, skin flayed, and tendons pulled, then made into a human pig, and hung on the city gate tower for public display.
No. We all have mouths at 37 degrees. How can you utter such cold words?
This is cold? I'm telling you. Before I kill you, I'll first throw you all into prison. Then let you, personally, watch this woman beside you be defiled by countless criminals, one after another, and tortured to death.
You're going too far.
You don't really think getting angry will be useful, do you? It's merely the impotent barking of a mad dog.
It chimed.
How is that possible? This man isn't a martial artist at all. How could he?
How is that possible?
How high-tech. It can even glow.
Could it be that I'm truly short-sighted, failing to recognize a true dragon?
This is impossible. He's just an ordinary mortal. How can he make the sacred bell chime? Unless... That's right. Forbidden drugs. You must have given him forbidden drugs.
Taking forbidden drugs can indeed make ordinary people overdraw their life force, allowing them to rival martial artists for a short time. This is the only explanation. He's just a farmer. How could he make the sacred bell chime?
I really thought the man had risen. I didn't expect it was just overdrawing his life
The
force.
film was
It seems the
translated
useless,
and narrated
in the
by
end, is just a
media.
useless.
How many forbidden drugs did he actually take?
The bell chimed 3 times. It seems this man's life force is almost completely overdrawn. I'm afraid he won't live much longer. Don't you know? You're going to kill him like this.
Indeed, big breasts, no brains. No wonder she ate Linfan's fried rice for 3 years. Can only ring 5 times.
What do you mean?
I can't be bothered to argue with you. Anyway, Linfan's identity is beyond your estimation.
It seems you still refuse to face reality. Do you dare to make a bet with me?
How do we bet?
How about this? Don't say I'm bullying you. 4 rings. As long as this man can make the bell ring 4 times, I'll immediately kneel down and call you Grandpa.
This wager. That's fine.
But what if he can't make it ring? Then I'll take his head to use as a urinal, and you will become my female slave. How about it? Do you dare to bet?
No problem.
An ordinary person's lifespan is limited. Even if he takes forbidden medicine, at most, he'll make the sacred bell ring 3 times. You're bound to lose this kid's head. And you, this female slave, this young master, will claim them both.
So that's your plan? Not only can it appease young Master Tang, but you can also become young Master Tang's maidservant.
A summer insect cannot comprehend ice.
Even if you let him overdraw his life force, he still can't escape the reality that he is just immortal.
You simply don't understand Linfan.
Yanren, I think you should stop talking. Some people are just lucky. They deserve to die.
I'm actually a bit impatient now to see this kid finally suffer a backlash from the forbidden medicine in immense pain. This is impossible.
5 rings. The bell rang 5 times. This child might actually possess the talent of an emperor realm. 6 rings.
How can this be?
7 rings. It actually rang 7 times. 7 rings of profound heaven. He has the potential to become a god. This child is simply a peerless prodigy.
In our great Xia for the past 300 years, apart from old ancestor Cheng, no one has been able to make the sacred bell ring 7 times. He is merely a mortal. How could he?
What? This, 8 rings. This is a realm that even the old ancestor never reached. This child's talent is actually higher than the old ancestors. 9 rings of profound heaven. Heaven and earth tremble. The great Tao resonates. This is a born sage.
9 rings.
The
How
spell
can
was
this be?
translated
The profound
and
heaven inscribed
narrated
bell.
by
Can ring a
M.
maximum of 9 times. That is the ultimate ring. From ancient times until now, only our first human emperor possessed such talent. This is definitely not a realm that can be achieved by taking forbidden medicine. Could it be? Is Great Xia about to produce another, comparable to the first human emperor? A peerless genius?
Could I really have been wrong?
How about it? Convinced now. Brother Lin, I'll give you a thumbs up.
Did you secretly tamper with the bell? I didn't even use much force, and the bell rang. It even glowed.
Could it be that you're actually really amazing?
You're addicted to acting now. I'm just a fried rice seller. What's so amazing about me?
Grandson, come on, quickly come and acknowledge your grandpa.
Grandson.
You.
I just acknowledged you as one.
Damn it. How can this man make the sacred bell ring out with such a resounding sound? I've consumed so many heavenly and earthly treasures, yet I could only make it ring 4 times.
Mr. Linfan, please, you must join our Zhang family. I can make you the family head. All resources and connections are at your disposal. Mr. Linfan, I, Jiang Deshui, have 2 daughters. They both look just like me. They possess the beauty that would make fish sink and geese fall. If Mr. Lin can join my Jiang family, I can let my 2 daughters serve you together.
Looking exactly like you.
That is, like me, Jiang Deshui, who is as handsome as Pan An. My daughters naturally also possess the beauty that would make fish sink and geese fall.
Indeed, quite. Sinking fish. Falling. Geese.
All right, you should leave now. Linfan is already this young lady's man.
When did I become your man?
You will be, sooner or later.
Mr. Lin, why not reconsider?
You shut up. Get out. All of you. Do you really think this good for nothing can ring the sacred bell?
What? Grandson, now you want to play dirty.
I'm telling you all, that's all because my and Yanren's power still remained inside, causing the sacred bell to make a misjudgment and ring 9 times.
Exactly, it must be a misjudgment. Otherwise, how could this man Linfan alone make the sacred bell emit 9 resounding rings?
Exactly. This old man also believes what young Master Tang said is reasonable. This child has no spiritual energy fluctuations on him. He is clearly just a mortal. It's impossible for him to make the sacred bell ring on its own.
What are you talking about? The profound heaven inscribed bell has never made a mistake in thousands of years. You say it's a misjudgment, and it is.
No, this bell is thousands of years old.
That's right. What's wrong?
No, nothing. Let's hurry and slip away.
Stop.
What? What are you doing?
Unless you ring the sacred bell for me again. Otherwise, you won't be able to leave this gate today.
Ring it again? Aren't we here today to attend the banquet? You're not eating or drinking, just playing around by striking the bell.
You're not scared, are you? Or rather, do you have something to hide?
I wasn't here, and you dare bully my grandson?
Arrogant and unruly. I was merely disciplining him for you.
My grandson, Tong Yuansheng's grandson, does not need your discipline.
All right. These are just conflicts among the younger generation. Let's turn hostility into friendship.
Since she is unwilling to accept disciples, then leave it to me.
Quick, hurry and thank old Ancestor Tang. Many thanks, old Ancestor Tang.
You, a mere mortal, dare to participate in the grand event of ancient martial arts families?
None of your business.
Brad, you're courting death. What's going on?
You old man. Can't win an argument, so you resort to violence.
You're behind this.
If you say so, then it is. But I advise you, don't mess
The
around.
film was translated and narrated by M.
Divine realm, indeed extraordinary.
The sacred steely baptism is about to begin.
Isn't it still 10 days away? What's going on?
Unclear. It seems to be attracted by some kind of energy.
What is the sacred steely baptism?
It's a commemoration for the ancestors who guarded Great Xia.
Useless trash. Once I obtain the inheritance from the sacred steel baptism, my strength will surely advance by leaps and bounds. You'll be dead then.
Cannot miss this opportunity. Everyone, please follow me.
Commemorating ancestors, and they still have to pick a time for it.
Why are you here?
The sacred steely baptism memorial. No. It's to commemorate our ancestors who defended our homeland.
You knew that and still came? You useless trash. Are you even qualified?
I'm also a member of Great Xia. Why can't I be?
This is the dragon ley line of Great Xia. For scum like you, low-level trash, to come here is simply defiling our ancestors.
Young Master Tang is absolutely right. This sacred steel baptism ritual is not something any Tom, Dick, or Harry can attend. Kid, this is not like the Ascension feast. If you dare to cause trouble here, I'm afraid all of Great Xia will have no place for you to survive.
What trouble did I cause? Weren't you all, you bunch of lunatics, shouting to fight and kill earlier?
Enough, Linfan. You've already made the Ascension Feast a complete mess. What more do you want? Get out of here immediately.
I'm telling you, constantly buzzing in front of us. Isn't it annoying?
You, a woman from a minor noble family, dare to speak to us like that? You ignorant fool.
Linfan, don't blame me for not warning you. This is not a place you should be. Get out now. Otherwise, the consequences are not something you can bear.
I'm also a member of Great Xia. Just for that reason, you have no right to drive me away.
This is the aura of that expert. Even if you have already entered the divine realm, foreign powers are still ambitious. Especially Eastern Ocean. It appears calm, but in reality, undercurrents are surging.
Yes. We still need to be careful. Recently, strange phenomena have frequently occurred around the sacred stele. It's unclear whether this is a blessing or a curse.
What's going on? Why is there an earthquake again?
What's going on?
I know. It must be this good for nothing. Who angered the ancestors resting here?
That's right. When I was home, I once read an ancient text. If someone enrages the ancestors, the sacred steel will indeed manifest unusual phenomena, driving away or even killing that person.
Then you all should leave quickly.
What do you mean by that?
You good for nothing? Are you afraid we'll be implicated by you?
You are truly foolish. Brother Fan means to say, he wants you all to scram immediately. Otherwise, with your conduct, the sacred stele might kill you.
The film
You
was
still understand me
translated
best.
I
and
think you're all looking
narrated
for
by
death.
M. Media.
Linfan, must you go everywhere and cause trouble?
Cao Yan Ran, you really are unable to distinguish right from wrong. Ever since we arrived here, Brother Fan has never actively caused trouble.
You.
Enough. Don't waste so many words on them. In my opinion, we should get rid of them, lest the sacred steel gets angry and punishes us.
Young Master Tang is right. As things stand, only by killing this good for nothing, perhaps if he dies, the sacred stele might even reward us with an inheritance. Linfan, are you still going to be so stubbornly misguided?
No. Must I comprehend something? Before you'll give up.
If you're going to act, do it quickly. Stop dawdling.
When did I say I was going to act?
I'll say it for you.
You.
Fine. You ignorant fools. Today, I will take the lives of you two to offer as a sacrifice to the ancestors. Guards, seize them for a living sacrifice. Take them down.
Bloody hell. Again? Can't you come up with something new?
This guy really is problematic.
Linfan, who exactly are you?
I'm Linfan. You've been with me for 3 years, and you still don't know.
No. You're not.
If I'm not Linfan, then who am I? And didn't you say you were going to hit me? Are you trying to scare me again?
This is the resting place of the ancestors. How dare you act so presumptuously here? If I see you again, causing strife here, don't blame me for being impolite.
I just don't understand. He's just a good for nothing. So why does the old ancestor repeatedly intervene to help him?
Could this kid be the old ancestor's illegitimate son?
Impossible. He's just a good-for-nothing who sells fried rice. Is he really a good-for-nothing?
What happened earlier?
Grandpa, earlier, this brat spoke wildly against our ancestors, which is utterly disrespectful.
That's right. These two people, towards the ancestors, showed complete disrespect. We are merely acting on behalf of our ancestors, to seek justice.
Such a thing happened. Since things have come to this, what more do you have to say?
You didn't even ask me first. What happened?
What is there to say? You are just here, constantly slandering our ancestors. We can all testify.
It was clearly you all who were constantly stirring up trouble.
Exactly. We merely spoke a fair word, that's all.
Nonsense. If you hadn't angered the ancestors, how could the earth have shaken?
Big brother. It's a natural phenomenon. You're blaming me for it?
So many people were present, and all heard it with their own ears. What more excuses do you have?
What am I arguing about? It's you who can't distinguish right from wrong, only listening to what they say. I'm too lazy to even explain it to you.
You wretch.
Enough. The main business is important. Old ancestors above. Your junior, Chiên, today brings our clan's prodigies here. To inform the ancestors, our ancestors resisted foreign invasion in life, and suppressed the dragon bane in death. Their glorious merits, all members of our clan, shall never forget for all eternity. Today, we specially invite the ancestors to open the sacred light baptism to pass down to future generations. Everyone, the sacred steely baptism has begun. Whether you can gain the sacred steely's recognition and receive its inheritance will depend on your individual fortune.
I'll go first.
Yanren, if you can obtain the inheritance, you will surely become a powerful expert, putting everything else aside. At least, you'll be able to get rid of this good-for-nothing.
That goes without saying. Yanren is exceptionally gifted. She will surely obtain the sacred steel's recognition.
Young Master Tang, aren't you also exceptionally gifted? To receive the inheritance is only natural.
Speaking of which, I'm more interested in seeing that brat when he fails to gain the sacred steel's recognition and his ridiculous appearance.
He's doing what?
Caressing the sacred steely to show respect for the ancestors.
Then bringing a chrysanthemum. Wouldn't that be even better?
Ignorant. This time, I want to see who will bring you honor.
Young Master Tang, please stop wasting words on him. As a mortal, for him to be able to worship here is already quite good. How could he possibly also receive an inheritance?
Exactly. To be serious with a good-for-nothing is beneath you.
Why do I always feel there's a barking sound? They can even bring dogs in here.
Some people, really, just have no morals, no manners.
Fine. Once the sacred steel ceremony is over, let's see if you can still laugh. Kid, once I obtain the inheritance, what will you have to compare with me?
This is the first time I've seen the sacred steely react, as expected of young Master Tang.
Isn't it just touching it once, and that's it? How is he taking so long? Could it be that he's up there with the ancestors, chatting?
Perhaps he misses his ancestors.
Linfan, if you two don't speak, no one will think you're mute. Something seems a bit off.
Why is there no reaction? Could it be that inner force needs to be input? What exactly is going on?
Young Master Tang, are you alright?
How is it? Did you get the inheritance? Useless.
How could this be? Young Master Tang, your talent is exceptionally high. Could it be that this inheritance has a problem?
The film
He was kicked by his
translated
ancestors.
and
Kicked down with
narrated
one
by
foot.
Media.
Perhaps his ancestors don't want to see this good for nothing.
Enough, you guys.
Don't celebrate too early. Since I can't get it, it's even more impossible for you to get it.
Isn't it just touching the sacred steely to show respect? You make it sound so difficult.
Exactly. You all just wait for my brother Fan to amaze the world.
Arrogant. I'd like to see what abilities you have.
Linfan, I advise you to speak less and leave yourself a way out.
All right. Constantly shouting about fighting and killing. Do you really think you live in ancient times?
Is it good looking?
Just so-so.
Men's words are not trustworthy. Always eyeing what's in the pot.
What are you muttering about?
None of your business.
This is...
It seems Yanren has obtained the inheritance.
I've truly found a treasure. But some people aren't so lucky.
Miss Yanren. Her talent is truly formidable. Having obtained the sacred steel, her strength will surely advance by leaps and bounds. You all say Miss Chang is here. Will she also obtain the inheritance? Who among them will be stronger?
Not bad.
What's not bad?
Her figure, of course.
You're talking about her.
Then tell me, between her and me, who is better?
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
Yanren, you're amazing.
Kid. You see now, right? This is the difference between you and Yanren. An insurmountable gap.
Why do you have on your forehead a 5-petal lotus drawn?
Most likely, it was in front of the sacred steely.
It's already come to this point, and you're still showing off.
There's nothing they can do. All they have left is their mouths.
Isn't it just 5 petals? Why are you all so smart?
Ancestral inheritance isn't about who has the sharpest tongue to obtain it. It's your turn next, coincidentally. I'd like to see what level of inheritance you can obtain.
Then, brother Fan, I'm going up.
Go for it.
A woman. From an unknown small family. What talent could she possibly have?
Exactly.
Another one. This is someone close to that kid.
Damn it! Why do people like this all get inheritance?
This young lady is quite good.
It's just that I don't know which noble family's younger sister she is. I wonder if she'd be willing to become my disciple.
Then you might be disappointed.
You're not going to try and snatch her from me, are you?
Why are you up there too? And for so long?
Of course, I was chatting with the ancestors.
You also have a lotus on your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 petals.
Yes, 7 petals?
How is that possible? Impossible. She's an unknown nobody. How could she possibly obtain higher talent than Yuren?
Yes, that's right. She's clearly faking it.
Exactly. I think she just drew it herself, inside the golden light.
What golden light?
I don't know what they're talking about.
Nis, are you telling the truth?
What do you think?
Someone next to a good-for-nothing. Obtaining inheritance from the guild? That's impossible.
Why are only you allowed to communicate with the ancestors? Can't we have a chat too?
The film
Sharp
was
tongue.
translated and narrated by M.
Brother
Media.
Fan, it's your turn.
All right. I'll go up and have a chat with the ancestors too.
You? I think you should just forget about it. A mere mortal. Still hoping to obtain inheritance? Wishful thinking.
Exactly. I advise you to scram quickly. Lest you make a fool of yourself up there.
It seems nothing is more embarrassing than being kicked down by the ancestors.
Fine. Since you're so arrogant. If you don't get any inheritance later, I'll show you what I'm capable of.
The film was translated and narrated by
Brother
M.
Fan,
Media.
go for it.
This kid went up. Simply wishful thinking.
Don't make a fool of yourself up there, kid.
He's just a good-for-nothing who sells fried rice. Yet he still dreams of obtaining inheritance?
Even a genius like young Master Tang couldn't get the inheritance. This kid. He probably can't even the sacred steel's patterns. It won't even tremble, will it?
A mere mortal. What right does he have to touch the sacred steely?
You'll know by watching.
That's not right. When Brother Fan makes a move, he should definitely ignite the whole place.
Who do you think he is? Just a blustering good-for-nothing. And he still wants to obtain the sacred steel's legacy. Ridiculous.
A mere mortal still dreams of obtaining the legacy. It's simply wishful thinking.
What a good-for-nothing. He truly is a good-for-nothing. Indeed. Did I expect too much from him after all?
From the great Xia ancient martial arts family, the former leader, Cheng Sheng. Greetings, Master.
Master? What did you just say? Leader? This person couldn't be an actor who ran away from some theater, right?
Not bad. It is precisely because of your magical power that I'm able to appear here.
What are you talking about? Why can't I understand?
I actually have something I'd like your help with.
What is it? Illegal or criminal matters, I won't do.
I wish to invite the Master to become the new leader of Great Xia.
I become the new leader? What kind of joke are you playing? I'm just a fried rice seller.
Brother Fan, you're truly amazing.
Isn't it just touching the sacred steely? What's so amazing about that?
Don't you feel anything special? Or strange?
Does having an old man next to me count? I say, old sir, what exactly do you want to do?
I merely wish for you to take over the position of leader. You see, this is the commander's credential. Come.
I cannot possibly accept. Just humoring you was enough. And you've gotten addicted to it.
Kid, what are you muttering to yourself about?
Linfan, what inheritance did you just receive?
Inheritance? Isn't it just going up there to pay respects to the ancestors?
I knew this
The
kid.
film was translated
How could he possibly
and
receive an
narrated
inheritance?
by M.
Look at
Media.
his forehead. There isn't even a lotus flower.
touch the sacred steely. And a lotus flower still needs to appear.
Even if you draw a pile of lotus flowers, it still won't change the fact that you are a good for nothing.
I thought he had some great ability. As expected, he's still a good for nothing.
Master, these two people are so disrespectful to you. Are you not angry?
What is there for me to be angry about?
The master is indeed extraordinary. However, if you were to assume this commander position, they wouldn't dare to offend you like this. Come.
Hold on. It's impossible for me to be it.
Could it be that there's more drama to watch? Brother Fan. They are speaking ill of you. Didn't you hear?
Kid, are you ignoring me?
I think this kid did not receive the inheritance. He's trying to find a way to protect his pride.
Pride? He, a mere piece of trash abandoned by Yunren. What right does he have to talk about pride?
No. Such a grown person is standing here. Can't you see him?
Master, why don't you just agree? Once you agree to this, they wouldn't dare to question you like this.
I said, I'm not taking the position.
Linfan, are you ever going to stop? Are you treating all of us as fools?
What have I deceived you about?
Idiot. Do you think we are like you? And are idiots?
Exactly. Your little schemes, we can all see right through them.
Precisely. I think this kid is simply fragile inside. He just casually found some excuse to state.
Good for nothing. Your actions like this are disrespectful to the ancestors. Could it be that you want to disrupt the sacred steel ceremony?
Someone like this disloyal and unrighteous person. How can he be tolerated? Exactly. You are just a troublemaker. From the very beginning, you shouldn't have been allowed to come before the sacred steel.
I think him being here is simply an insult to the sacred steely and an insult to the ancestors.
I'm realizing more and more that. Are you all having problems in your heads? Or are you all colluding with him to deceive me?
Linfan, why can't you just face reality? Saying such low-grade and foolish lies. What good does it do you?
Grandpa, this brat is full of lies, insisting there's someone by his side. I think he's simply disrespectful to our ancestors and wants to disrupt the sacred steel ceremony.
There truly are energy fluctuations before the master.
Daring to disrespect our ancestors before the sacred steely. How dare you?
I find it truly strange. Everyone is clearly doing the same thing. You just don't like me, do you?
Some people are just narrow-minded.
The truth is out, yet you're still quibbling. You are truly stubborn.
Exactly. It seems without resorting to some measures,
The film was translated
there's no way to make these two
and narrated by
understand
media.
the gravity of disrespecting our ancestors.
Linfan, your bit of self-respect is worthless. Quickly to our ancestors, and to everyone, kneel and apologize. There's still room for discussion on this matter.
Why should I apologize? Brother Fan hasn't done anything wrong.
I think they're just deliberately targeting me.
You trash, staying here is a mistake in itself.
What we're doing is merely for our ancestors, cleaning up trash. Exactly. 3 old ancestors, the actions of these two can no longer be described as merely serious. For the dignity of our ancestors, for the dignity of us, I suggest executing these two on the spot. To honor our ancestors, yes, execute them on the spot. As a warning to others, execute them immediately.
Execute them immediately.
To inform the ancestral spirits.
To inform the ancestral spirits.
Stop. Why don't you take your own to inform the ancestors? This is no laughing matter. If you don't want to see me, then I'll just leave. So what? Let's go. This is pointless.
Oh no. They actually provoked the master. To this extent?
Master, please don't leave. Please accept this token. You.
All right. Stop acting.
This brat is still pretending at a time like this. I think you simply don't realize your own mistakes. Guards, seize him and make him reflect properly.
Enough.
What are you doing?
This is merely an ordinary mortal. Yet, all of you are constantly at odds with him. In what way does this resemble the demeanor of martial artist?
This young lady is quite good. I quite like her. It's a pity if it weren't for you. I might have given this commander position to her.
Go find her quickly. Don't bother me anymore.
But old ancestor, this brat not only spouts wild words here, but earlier he also ruined your ascension feast. He's clearly a troublemaker.
Exactly. This brat, time and again, has committed acts of great defiance, clearly does not regard us martial artists with any respect. Indeed, people like him should be executed on the spot, to serve as a warning to others.
Linfan, stop being so deluded. Hurry and kneel to apologize to everyone, then get lost as far away as possible.
I didn't make them apologize to me. That's already good enough. And you want me to apologize to them? Impossible.
All right. Then I'll give you one last chance. Didn't you say that someone has always been standing by your side? Then prove it to everyone. If you can't prove it, that would be disrespect to our ancestors. And you deserve death.
Isn't the person standing right there? Are you blind?
Then describe to me. What kind of trash is standing next to you?
It's come to this point, and this good-for-nothing is still putting on a brave front. Yanren, at a time like this, don't plead for this good-for-nothing anymore.
Tang Junji, watch your mouth. You'd better be more polite. Otherwise, if you anger the ancestors, you won't even know how you died.
You? Are you threatening me?
I'm just speaking the truth. When we act as people, we should still have some reverence.
Did everyone hear that? She actually said, I wouldn't even know how I died.
You woman! How dare you lecture young Master Tang? Who gave you the guts?
For people like this, why should we have any reverence?
Such trash. Even if someone is by his side, they must be just like him. Trash.
You're courting death.
Is it possible that the one standing next to Brother Fan is the ancestor?
The spirit of the ancestor? Are you saying that this kid has gained the ancestor's approval? Bloody hell, he's not worthy. If this kind of trash can also gain the ancestor's approval, then the ancestor must truly be blind.
Presumptuous.
Young Master Tang, are you alright?
My face. Who just slapped my face?
This is... Your Tang family has truly raised a fine son.
No need to trouble yourself.
Old man. I didn't expect your hand strength to be quite considerable.
Or is it all magic power given by a master? Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to act.
That slap you gave was good.
The film was translated.
Linfan, are you ever going to
narrated
stop?
by M Media.
Do you have to push things to an irredeemable point?
It wasn't me who did anything.
You're still pretending?
It was clearly you who knocked young Master Tang to the ground.
Are your eyes just for decoration? It was clearly Tang Junji who first insulted this old man. The old man couldn't stand the insult, so he taught him a lesson. You're saying I did this?
Even at this point, you're still quibbling. Quickly kneel and apologize to young Master Tang.
Apologize for what? What does this have to do with me?
You.
Kid, I will make your life worse than death.
Are you trying to disgrace my Tong family? I will turn you into a human swine and hang you on the Tong family's main gate.
Linfan, old Ancestor Tang is already angry. Why don't you quickly kneel and apologize?
It's too late.
Enough! Before our ancestors, what kind of decorum is this, making such a ruckus?
Didn't you see him hit my grandson?
Even so, he spoke disrespectfully first.
Two mortals. If they were insulted, then they were insulted.
So what if your Tang family was insulted?
Kid, you're courting death.
Die.
Stop. Tang Yuansheng, didn't you hear what I said?
Two warriors confronting each other over a common person.
Tokugawa Ziren, head of the Tokugawa family.
Truly the style of great Xia. Even Eastern Ocean dogs dare to come here.
Get out! You are not welcome here.
Eastern Ocean people. How dare they come here?
Why are the Eastern Ocean people here?
You great Xia have an ancient saying, which goes, friends coming from afar. Is it not a joy, as a guest? Shouldn't you be entertaining me?
I despise We entertain guests. There's no reason for a host to entertain dogs.
Exactly. Are you cursing me?
I'm not. I'm just speaking the truth, that's all.
Sharp tongue. I'd like to see how long you can keep this up.
This is our sacred steely forbidden's land. If anyone from the Tokugawa family takes another step, die.
Old ancestor, why say so much to them? Just destroy them directly. Blood sacrifice to the ancestors. Right. Blood sacrifice to the ancestors. You great Shia. Truly have no magnanimity at all.
If you like it so much, why don't you hurry back? What are you doing here?
I'll say it again. Don't leave. Die.
No,
What do you mean?
they came here, but haven't done anything excessive to drive them away at this moment. If word gets out to other nations, it might tarnish our image as a great nation.
They've already come to the Forbidden's Land, and that's not excessive. If the ancestors knew that Eastern Ocean people came here, they would surely break their legs, although I'm a common person. Everyone here should clearly understand that. Eastern Ocean people absolutely cannot come here.
Kid! We haven't settled our score yet. You'd better shut your mouth.
What if I don't?
Are you trying to provoke my Tong family?
Enough. Sacrifice to our great Shah ancestors. Apologizing to them is acceptable, but if they do anything out of line, I will show no mercy.
No. I'm just curious. What exactly your great Shia's sacred steel ceremony is like? Of course, I'm even more curious about your sacred steel baptism's heritage.
Presumptuous.
Don't be impulsive. I came here for another matter to share with everyone.
What is it?
Great Shia's territory is vast, but there are many places that are uninhabited. We, the people of Eastern Ocean, wish to be with you, to stand with you. Presumptuous. Seeking death.
You all are even more shameless than Linfan.
Wolfish ambitions. This land of my great Shia is not for you to covet. This isn't your great Shia. It originally belonged to us, Eastern Ocean. It's just that it was seized by your great Shia. Today, I'm just here to take it back.
Oh my god. This person doesn't think that the entire planet belongs to him, does he? Who would have thought? That audacity is thicker than a city wall. And wider than a desert.
You're asking for death. Kid, you are just a commoner. Stay put obediently. We, the people of Eastern Ocean, will lead you to a prosperous life. How about it?
Before saying that, you should consider your own situation. You're quite meddlesome with him. You're too meddlesome.
You're asking for death. Indeed, one must use their own methods to deal with them.
Did you hear that? This is our stance. I will not say it a second time. Get out! You are not welcome here.
Since I have come, I have no intention of leaving today. This place is claimed by my Tokugawa family.
Presumptuous.
I advise you not to use your power. Otherwise, you will die very quickly.
Nonsense. The old ancestor is a divine realm expert, with boundless magic power. The fact that you can even speak a few words here now is already quite good. I'm telling you, get lost immediately. Otherwise, if the old ancestor unleashes his might, none of you will survive.
I truly want to try. If my Emperor Realm strength is a match for this divine realm expert.
Good. Since you are so eager to die, then I shall grant your wish.
These Eastern Ocean dogs are finished this time. They are simply seeking their own demise.
Go down into my Waxia ancestors, kneel and apologize.
Old ancestor. She's been poisoned.
How could this happen? How did she end up poisoned?
Could it be? Did she come into contact with anything recently? It couldn't be. She ate my fried rice and got food poisoning, right? It shouldn't be. This has been quite a while. How is that possible?
Impossible. The old ancestor is a divine realm expert, basically immune to all poisons. For the old ancestor to be poisoned, it must be a potent poison.
To be able to poison a divine realm expert. This. Divine realm experts are nothing more than this. How could she poison herself? By eating something? You are behind this. No. I didn't lay a hand on her. It's just that, I know what poison your old ancestor has been afflicted with. Do you want me to tell you? This poison is derived from the Yamada no Orochi. An Emperor Realm expert will dissolve upon contact. A Divine Realm expert, within half an hour, will surely die. It really was you. You. May you die a terrible death. But the old ancestor has never met Tokugawa. How could she be afflicted with this
The film
poison?
was
Could it be that
translated
it was
and
during the snake
narrated
extermination
by
operation?
media.
No, if that were truly the case, wouldn't the old ancestor have died long ago?
It's them.
Patriarch Tokugawa Zhaoren. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with this matter.
Then I shall wait and see.
It's you. You are the ones who poisoned him. I saw this person come out of their house.
Old ancestor Tang, is this really true?
Indeed, one cannot take in outsiders. My disciple actually betrayed me from within. How wonderful.
That's right. We are the ones who did it. What about it? Cheng Shuing, the most precious treasure of my Tang family. Is it still easy for you to use?
Despicable.
After all this time, it turns out you were crying thief while being the thief. You are the ones who have shown the greatest disrespect to the ancestors.
Kid, you remember this? Later, I'll kill you first.
I'll be waiting. You will come man kowtow to me for the third time.
All right. You can continue to be arrogant.
Never mind. I'm curious. This sacred steel, can it grant me a legacy? This is the sacred steel of my great Xia. How can it be defiled by the likes of you? You traitor, get out of my way.
Traitor. Throughout history, the victor becomes king, the loser a bandit. As long as Tokugawa is victorious, I'm not a traitor, but a meritorious official. Dog of Eastern Ocean. I'll kill you right now.
You are an old man. How can you defeat him?
Eastern Ocean dog. Do not dare touch my great Xia's sacred artifact. And if you dare to obstruct again, die. This is my great Xia's sacred artifact. The ancestors died because of you. How could it be triggered? If the ancestors were to know about you all, will surely.
How is that possible?
Sacred steel inheritance. With ease.
Doesn't this mean, Mr. Tokugawa, even the ancestors of Great Xia, all approve? Congratulations, Mr. Tokugawa.
Did you see that? Even your ancestors all believe I can become your king. Is it really like this?
Nonsense. I wish I could right now. Tear you into 10,000 pieces. Esteemed one, please tell them quickly. It's because the ancestors are enraged and wish to eliminate foreign invaders. These traitors. If I were still alive, I wouldn't spare any of you first.
Why don't you say it yourself, truly? Don't listen to their nonsense. The sacred steely glowed red. It's because the ancestors are angry.
Nonsense. This indicates that Mr. Tokugawa has formidable talent. You brat. At a time like this, you still haven't forgotten your old tricks. You act. Keep acting for me.
Don't believe it? Then ask him. Did he receive the inheritance?
So that's how it is.
What he said is true. What's going on? It seems the sacred steel is broken. Since that's the case, then let's destroy it.
How dare you?
What's going on? This is impossible. Impossible.
Merely an emperor realm, and still wants to shatter the sacred steely. Wishful thinking.
Great. It's nothing.
I thought it was much more powerful. Nothing special.
You hit a rock with your fist. Doesn't your hand hurt?
You're courting death. Do you really think I have no way to shatter it?
This is...
It's just a broken rock, that's all. What are you showing off for?
Ignorant fool. This is a divine artifact of Eastern Ocean. Shaku Magatama. It contains infinite power.
That's right. Even a mere mortal who has just entered the martial artist realm can use it to destroy heaven and earth. Today, this stone will surely be shattered.
Brother Fan, if I face danger, you will save me, right?
Of course I'll save you. Your ancient command cones, you haven't given to me yet.
That's good.
Today, I will let you all witness the power of our Eastern Ocean divine artifact. You all should feel honored. Before my age Shaku Magatama, the ancestral sacred steel cannot withstand a single blow.
No.
No.
They actually went straight up. Resist the Shaku Magatama.
These two women not only possess talent, but also immense courage. They are both promising individuals. They shouldn't have to compromise their dignity for the sacred steely.
What nonsense are you spouting? Isn't it just a broken rock? Just catch it. Isn't that all?
You two, are you going to your deaths?
I truly didn't expect someone who joined the Tang family would also stand before the sacred steely.
I just want to become stronger. My purpose is to serve the country. As for you, a woman from a minor noble family, the woman who came out, you certainly have extraordinary courage.
A minor noble family. As the eldest miss of the Chang family, I command all noble families. If we go to our deaths, and the Eastern Ocean invades, swear to defend our great XIA to the death. If there are any traitors, even as a ghost, I will not spare you.
You are actually the eldest miss of the Chang family. Then weren't our words just now? Didn't what I just said?
So that's how it is. This good for nothing is actually connected to the eldest miss of the Chang family. But it doesn't matter. Cheng Shuing has already fallen. And you, Cheng Shuxian, will also become a good for nothing.
You are the eldest miss of the Chang family?
Yes, that's right. Is there a problem
The film
with
was
that?
translated
So that's it.
and
No wonder
narrated
Linfan
by
is so
M.
fearless. So the person behind him is you?
You are mistaken. It's because I have him behind me that I'm fearless.
What do you mean?
Exactly what it sounds like. However, now is not the time to discuss this.
I truly didn't expect. You are actually the eldest miss of the Chang family, the head of the 3 reclusive noble families. But with you stepping forward now, it makes my plan much smoother.
What do you mean?
You two look fair-skinned and beautiful. Why not become my sword slaves? Not only that, I can also make you to become to great families under me. Tokugawa Zhao Ren. How about it?
Shameless.
Go dream your impossible dreams.
Is that so? Then you two, go die. Get out of my way.
There's a good show. Isn't it good to watch it properly? Is it not good? No, if this continues, they will only be throwing their lives away. Master, please quickly pull them down. If this sacred steely breaks, then it breaks. These 2 women shouldn't lose their lives because of it.
No. How did it come to life and death?
Master, I don't have much time left. Please save them quickly.
Go die. No.
How is this possible?
I didn't expect the master's strength to be so formidable. It seems my knowledge was shallow. This item actually restricts the master.
Brother Fan, I knew it. You would come to save us.
Linfan, how can he be so strong?
I told you it was a worthless stone. But you still didn't believe me.
Could it be that he really obtained the inheritance? Heaven bless my great Xia. Another true dragon has emerged among our generation.
Impossible. On that kid, there are no traces of the sacred steel's inheritance at all. He's just a good for nothing. To forcefully take Mr. Tokugawa's that move, he must now be. His guts torn apart. It's likely that, before long, he will die bleeding from all 7 orifices.
Kid, I admire your courage. But if you oppose me, you will surely die.
I'm just saying. You're just messing around. Is this all the Eastern Ocean are capable of?
I understand. He must have been possessed by an ancestral spirit. Otherwise, how could he have the courage to stand up and oppose Tokugawa?
Could it be that she already knew Linfan's strength?
So that's why you dare to be so arrogant. It seems you have something to rely on.
However, the power of the ancestral spirit won't last much longer. Once the ancestral spirit's power dissipates, Chun Xiying is dead. What capital do they have left to be arrogant?
At that time, Great Xia will fall into my hands, and you will become, after Great Xia changes masters, the first sacrifice.
100 years ago, you Eastern Ocean were like stray dogs and slunk away from Great Xia in disgrace. This time will be no exception.
That may not be so. Old ancestor,
Grandma, please don't let anything happen to you.
Great Xia's only divine realm expert is about to fall. The Eastern Ocean occupying Great Xia is just around the corner.
Dr. Wen. How is it? How could this happen? Grandma. Linfan, please save my grandma.
I don't know how.
No. You must know how. Even if you don't.
Isn't that asking for the impossible?
Shuxian, why are you doing this?
I'm telling you, Cheng Shuxian, have you lost your mind? You're going to beg that good for nothing? You'd be better off begging, Mr. Tokugawa.
Miss Chang, you...
Linfan, if you don't save my grandma today, I won't live either.
Don't get agitated first, all right? I'll think of a way. I'll try.
I advise you not to make any more futile struggles. If you keep wasting time, your old ancestor really won't be savable.
Shut up. How is it? How could I?
Miss Cheng, if you want the antidote, you can come and beg me.
What exactly do you want?
In my Eastern Ocean, there is a profession called sword slave. Every day, they serve their master, carrying their sword, warming their bed, and injecting their cultivation into the sword, to nourish the treasured sword. As long as you agree to be my sword slave, and strip naked, and crawl over here, this antidote, I will bestow upon you.
No, Tokugawa. If you give them the antidote, Cheng Shiying's divine realm strength will be unstoppable.
Mr. Tokugawa, this absolutely cannot be done.
You worry too much. This antidote merely neutralizes the poison. From the moment she was poisoned, her meridians were severed, and her cultivation completely dispersed, unless the former king himself arrives. Otherwise, even if Cheng Shuing revives,
The film was
it will be impossible for her to
translated
reshape her
and
meridians
narrated
and
by
bones.
Media.
So that's how it is. Tokugawa is indeed far-sighted.
This land of Great Xia is already within the grasp of my Eastern Ocean. Miss Cheng, what have you decided?
No. Shuxian. Your grandmother would never want to see you do this.
But I also cannot just stand by and watch my grandmother like this, doing nothing.
If you do this, then Zhuing's century-old Cheng family legacy and the dignity of my Great Xia will be utterly destroyed.
What do you mean, I? Cheng Shuxian, there are only 2 minutes left. Hurry up and strip naked, and crawl over here. By then, your grandmother will be rotten. Even if there's an antidote, it will be useless.
Zhao Shan. You must not bow to them. Absolutely not.
What a pity. Old ancestor Cheng has already fallen. In this Great Xia, I have no rivals. You and Great Xia have an ancient saying. He who understands the times is a great man. I believe you should know what you ought to do.
Congratulations in advance, Tokugawa, on reclaiming Great Xia.
Congratulations, Tokugawa.
Tokugawa's martial arts are unparalleled, matchless in the world. My Zhang family is willing to pledge allegiance to Tokugawa and serve you like a dog or horse. Very good. In the future, you will all be meritorious subjects of my Eastern Ocean. We kowtow in gratitude, Tokugawa. Long live the Lord.
You traitors. Country sellers.
When the tree falls, the monkeys scatter. The Cheng family was the pillar of Great Xia. Now that the Cheng family has fallen, they naturally defected.
No, our Zhang family has not fallen yet. I will avenge the old ancestor, inherit the old ancestor's dying wish, and kill these beasts.
A true man knows what not to do. And what must be done. At this critical juncture, as a son of Great Xia, I must step forward. Even if it means rushing into a blaze like a moth, I will not flinch.
Brat. You brought this upon yourself.
Tokugawa. Amiran, why must you personally act? Allow me to handle it.
Guards, for these 2 women. Leave them a breath. I need them to be my sword slaves.
Understood. The protection of the ancestral spirits should have ended by now, right? It's time for you to die. You must pay the price of your arrogance.
The one who should pay the price is you.
Could it be that this is the power of the ancestral legacy?
It is a rare sight in 10,000 years. The extreme cold physique. I will definitely use you to nourish mine. Tokugawa family's sacred artifact.
Isn't it just a broken knife? That's it. And they call it a divine weapon.
Today, I shall use you to consecrate my blade. To be buried by The demon blade Muramasa is your good fortune.
The film was
How is that possible?
translated and narrated by
I told you it was
Empress.
trash. How about that? Do you believe it now?
You're courting death.
Mere insects. Dare to be disrespectful to Sir?
What?
Grandma.
You. How are you alive?
Thank you, Sir, for your great righteousness. You saved my life again.
This is impossible. She must be experiencing a final burst of energy.
A final burst of energy?
You were poisoned by my Yamada's venom. Why can you still display divine realm strength?
A mere speck of land. How could you understand Great Shea's vast heritage?
A wise man does not stand under a crumbling wall. I take my leave.
Trying to run? Go down and apologize to the ancestors of Great Shea.
Our Eastern Sea will not let you off.
From now on, Eastern Sea insects. If one come, I'll kill a pair. If two come, I'll kill a pair. It's time to settle accounts with you traitors.
Old Ancestor Cheng. Old Ancestor Cheng. Spare my life. Old Ancestor Cheng.
Old ancestor, spare my life. Old ancestor, spare my life. Old ancestor.
Colluding with the enemy and betraying the country. Your crime deserves death.
My cultivation. Why can't I feel my cultivation anymore?
Your cultivation has all been crippled by me. Guards! Drag them away. And behead them.
No, old ancestor. No, old ancestor. My Zhang family is willing to give all our assets, only begging old ancestor to spare my life. Old ancestor.
Old Ancestor. My grandfather forced me to do it. It's not my fault.
Scoundrel, our Tang family. How could it produce a scoundrel like you?
Disloyal, unrighteous, unfilial, inhumane. Your crime is compounded.
Brother Fan, thankfully you're here. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what to do.
Actually, I didn't do anything.
Linfan, I was wrong before. Let's reconcile. And start anew.
Get lost. You two are already divorced.
So, what? Anyway, you two are married.
As long as Brother Fan is willing, we can get married anytime.
I'm Linfan's legally wedded wife. At most, you're just a who interfered in our relationship. Third party.
You two are already divorced. I'm his fiancée now. If we're talking about someone interfering in a relationship, it should be you.
There's a cooling off period for divorce, you know? The time hasn't passed yet. We haven't completely divorced yet.
This is when foot traffic is highest. I need to quickly set up my stall to sell fried rice.
Who would have thought that Jiao Xian's extreme cold constitution, by staying with a master, would gradually improve?
But to completely eliminate it, one still needs.
Are you saying? Isn't that just a matter of time?
Linfan, who do you choose?
Linfan, who do you choose?
Stop arguing. I choose selling fried rice.
No way. Today you must give us an explanation.